going on? All right, right now we got the beef is heating up. We got Drake's camp versus Kendrick Lamar's camp. In the meantime, while all the beef or allegations being thrown around with from accusations of people being messing with kids to the child ain't yours to the van getting crushed to I set it up to your best friend messing with your baby mama to your baby mama, your fiance Kendrick is over here feeding us information to messing with girls, so all kinds of stuff going on at Drake's house. Now, with that being said, well, we already had the weekend. The singer artist, the weekend, his house got shot up. Somebody got shot there about a week ago. Well, today, very early this morning in Toronto, security guard at Drake's house done got shot. Now, per report, security guard wounded in shooting at rapper Drake's Toronto's mansion, per CBC reports. All right, in Canada. Toronto police are investigating the shooting at Canadian rapper Drake's mansion that left a security guard badly injured. CBC News reported on Tuesday, citing a source. The shooting happened around 2:10 a.m. The early details of the initial call suggest the victim was a security guard at the home who appears to have been shot in a drive-by attack, according to the reports. The guard suffered a gunshot wound to the upper chest and was unconscious when officers arrived. Toronto police, without confirming the link to Drake's house, said there was a shooting on Monday night that led to a man being transported to hospital with serious injuries and that a suspect fled in a vehicle. All right, we got some pictures here. We got a guy talking. Let's see what he got to say. Let's see if I get some sound. Hold up.
At the residence behind me here.
No sound.
When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering.
Hold up. Let me fix up on the sound real quick. See what I got going on. Sound headphones. There we go. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let's run it back.
Police were called to a shooting at the residence behind me here. When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. That male was taken to hospital in serious condition. That person was working apparently as a security guard at the residence. He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred. We have individuals who obviously performed the shooting who were seen in a vehicle. I do not have a description of the vehicle or the suspects at this time. I cannot confirm if Drake was home at the time the incident occurred, but I can tell you that we are in contact with his team and they are cooperating.
Well, there you go. So, seems that it was a drive-by. From anything, with all the stuff that's going on with this rap beef is heating up, a lot of people starting to think this is starting to remind people of the Biggie and Tupac situation. But with that being said, if it's the Biggie and Tupac situation, hey, how are we going to get there? All right, with this ongoing beef, when's it going to stop now? At any point, it's a win for hip hop where everybody, rooting for their favorite artists, doing what they need to do, trying to make sure that we're going to cheer our artists on and who's going to win. With both accusations on the way, people are going to take sides and believe who they're going to believe. They're either going to believe Kendrick, they're going to believe Drake, or they're going to believe none, or they're going to believe both. Now, either way it go, we don't want to see none of these artists hurt. We don't want to see them, killed or anything like that. It ain't that deep. It's only music. The only suspect is maybe a fan or someone. Some people already, the theories got that, Drake set this up. He had something to do with it. He did all of it. He's the one behind all this stuff, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of people ain't believing that the thing was random and all that. Some people pointing the finger at Kendrick Lamar's team, but some people are saying it's Drake's team. He trying to cover up, or of course the whole internet thing of it's a distraction. Ain't nothing distracting for nothing. Ain't nobody trying to lose their life. We don't want to see anybody lose their life over some music. It ain't that serious. It's just music. That's all it is. But with the accusations being thrown, there can be things that being said that could trigger the fan that they didn't like and said, I'm gonna take matters in my own hands, which it shouldn't be done. And on top of that, it's not the right thing to do. Now, it's not that serious. Nobody wants to see another Biggie and Tupac situation going on. Nobody wants to see nobody get killed over this. Everybody wants the artist to be safe to be able to travel, but we're both making threats about I dare you to do this when I come there, or I dare you to do this when I go over here. You better not come here, etc., etc. The only problem is with both people throwing accusations and what they will do to each other can provoke fans to take matters in their own hands. And not to mention, with this being a drive by, you never know who was the person that was involved. Could have been somebody from Drake camp to try to heighten up the beef. Could have been somebody from Kendrick's camp to go ahead and try to end the beef their own way. Or could have been just some fan who's not a fan of both who decides to insert themselves into the beef to make both teams go at each other because maybe they don't want the thing to end, or maybe they was really feeling one over the other, or because the accusations being thrown, it could have triggered somebody to do something that, you know what, oh well, if this rapper, these people saying this guy did something, he must have done it, so I'm gonna take matters in my own hand. So there's all kinds of possibilities, but police did say they had the vehicle leaving on security tape. So with that being said, maybe they'll see the tag, maybe they'll see who drove off, get the description of the car, etc., and all that. But if this is going to be an isolated incident, we yet to hear what Kendrick says, so we'll see what Kendrick Lamar and his team got something to say about this, and we'll go from there. If anything, hopefully it's just an isolated incident. Security guard makes it, he gets through, everything is fine. But in the meantime, it's just one of those questionable things. Like, it's not that deep. My thoughts on the whole thing, look, hip hop won. At the end of the day, as far as music and getting the music we got over the course of the past 3 weeks, month at most, but over the weekend, it was hype. It was lit for the past week. So there's one thing we got as hip hop fans, we got a W. Kendrick Lamar also takes the copyright up for all the content creators so everybody can make money off of this because everybody was talking about it. Everybody has something to say. Kendrick Lamar gets the dub for that. That's definitely a big W for all the content creators reporting on this, breaking down the music, reaction channels. I mean, I've seen everybody from reaction channels to psychologists to lawyers to shit, your everyday non-fan starting a YouTube channel. Like if you was to start a channel right now and get your name out there so people can see the smaller channels and the people can see who you are, this would be the time to jump on this beat right here as it's going while it's hype and ride this wave and get exposure for your channel. Now, with that being said, there's going to be a lot of people who's going to hit, a lot of people who's going to miss. But if music ain't your thing, then yeah, you're not going to blow up off of this. It might be something else in your avenue. But as far as music's concerned and you in the hip hop, yeah, you're going to get your exposure for your channel. Big W for everybody all the way around. But wanted to just report that news real quick. Drake's mansion gets shot at. Security guard injured, serious condition right now, found unconscious in the hospital. We hope he make it. But yo, just giving you the update. It's your boy LaCane, and we're face famous, blazing mics. You see it. We out.